One of the biggest myths out there is that staying fit after 60 has to mean joining a gym, lifting heavy weights, or spending hours on treadmills next to people half your age. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Fitness after 60 doesn't have to look anything like that. In fact, for many of us, the best way to stay healthy, strong, and full of energy has nothing to do with gym memberships or fancy equipment. What really matters at this stage in life is movement that feels good, routines that are sustainable, and finding joy in the process, not pressure. If you've ever felt discouraged by traditional fitness advice or thought to yourself, "That's just not me anymore," you're not alone. And I want you to know, you don't need the gym to be fit, vibrant, and full of life. One of the most powerful, yet underrated ways to stay fit after 60 is walking. Now I know, it might sound too simple to be effective, but don't underestimate it. Walking is like a miracle drug for the body and the brain. It keeps your joints moving, improves circulation, boosts your mood, supports heart health, and helps maintain a healthy weight. Just 20 to 30 minutes a day can make a huge difference over time. And if you make it social, walking with a friend, a neighbor, or even your dog, it becomes something you actually look forward to. Another surprising secret? Balance and flexibility are just as important as strength. In fact, they're essential for preventing falls, staying independent, and keeping your body feeling youthful. Gentle practices like Tai Chi or stretching routines in the morning can be incredibly effective. And you don't need to twist yourself into a pretzel or be super bendy. This isn't about performance. It's about keeping your body mobile, comfortable, and safe. Even just pressing against a wall can activate muscles you haven't used in a while. These small things add up in a big way. Let's talk about strength, but not the kind that requires heavy weights. Think of strength as the ability to carry groceries, get up from a chair, or climb stairs. These are real-world movements, and you can build strength for them right at home. Another gentle, powerful tool is breathing. Yes, breathing. Deep, intentional breathing strengthens your core, improves oxygen flow, and supports posture. One of the most empowering things you can realize is that your body is always listening. Every step you take, every stretch you make, every deep breath you draw, your body responds. And when you start moving in ways that feel good, not only do you build strength and energy, but you also rebuild a relationship with your body. A relationship based on trust, patience, and self-respect. That alone can change everything. The truth is, staying fit after 60 becomes less about specific workouts and more about building movement into your daily life in natural, joyful ways. You don't have to set aside a full hour each day for exercise. You just need to stay in motion. Think of it like watering a plant. A little every day is better than a flood once a week. Take household chores, for example. Most people don't realize how physically beneficial they are. Mopping the floor, vacuuming, tidying up, even folding laundry, these aren't just chores. They're functional fitness. You're bending, lifting, twisting, stepping. You're using muscles, activating your core, improving your balance, all without even noticing it. And if you add a little rhythm to your routine, maybe some music in the background, a little two-step while folding clothes, you've just turned cleaning into a mini dance workout. Movement doesn't have to be structured to count. It just has to happen. Gardening is another hidden gem. It's not only therapeutic for the mind, but also a wonderful way to build strength and flexibility. Think about it. Squatting to pull weeds, reaching to trim branches, carrying watering cans, turning soil, it's practically a full-body workout. And you get fresh air, sunshine, and a sense of accomplishment along with it. Then there's dancing. Oh, don't underestimate the magic of putting on your favorite song and letting your body move. You don't need a ballroom or choreography, just a kitchen, a tune you love, and the freedom to sway, shuffle, or twirl. Dancing improves coordination, boosts your heart rate, lifts your mood, and reminds you that fitness can be fun. And speaking of fun, playful movement is something we often forget as we age. But your body still craves it. Think of the movements kids do naturally. Skipping, reaching, twisting, crawling. It's all functional and full of life. Reconnect with that childlike movement whenever you can. Crawl around while playing with your grandkids. Skip down the hallway if you're feeling silly. Stretch like a cat when you wake up. Your body will respond with energy and gratitude. Another powerful tool that requires no gym, no equipment, and barely any space is chair exercises. They're especially helpful if you're recovering from injury, dealing with joint pain, or just easing back into movement. You can do seated leg lifts, arm circles, gentle spinal twists, even core exercises, all from the comfort of a chair. And here's something important. You don't have to move fast to benefit. Slow, intentional movement, what some call mindful movement, is incredibly effective. It gives you time to feel what your body's doing, notice how it's responding, and adjust as needed. That kind of awareness actually helps prevent injury, which is especially important as we get older. Maybe the most underrated part of fitness, though, is posture. How you carry yourself when you sit, stand, and move has a huge effect on your energy levels, joint health, and even how others perceive you. Standing tall, pulling your shoulders gently back, aligning your head over your spine, it's like giving your body room to breathe. And when you feel aligned physically, you often feel more aligned emotionally, too. It's never too late to improve your posture. Try standing with your back to a wall, heels, hips, shoulders, and the back of your head touching. Notice how that feels. That alignment is your body's natural power position. It's not about stiffness or military straightness. It's about openness, flow, and support. And let's not forget hydration. Yes, water. Staying properly hydrated improves muscle function, joint lubrication, and energy. Sometimes we feel sluggish or unbalanced simply because we're dehydrated. A glass of water before and after movement can make a world of difference. When you put all these pieces together, walking, gentle strength, everyday activity, breath, posture, joy, you begin to build a life where movement is integrated, not isolated. Where fitness isn't a task, but a lifestyle. It becomes part of how you cook, clean, laugh, love, and live. You stop working out and start working with your body. You may not be training for the Olympics, but you are training for something even more important, a life you can enjoy fully, freely, and fearlessly. There's something truly powerful that happens when we begin to move not out of obligation, but out of love, for our body, for our life, for what we still want to experience. Fitness in your 60s, 70s, and beyond doesn't have to follow anyone else's rules. It's your journey, your rhythm, your joy. So many people think of aging as a slow decline, but I see it differently. I see it as an opportunity. A time when we finally have the space to focus on what matters most, our well-being, our passions, our peace. Movement becomes less about performance and more about presence. Less about numbers and more about how you feel, inside and out. One of the most beautiful shifts you can make at this stage is to stop comparing yourself to who you were 20 or 30 years ago. That person had their season, and this, right now, is yours. Your body may be different, but it's no less capable of strength, vitality, or grace. It's simply asking you to care for it differently, to listen more closely, to move more gently, and to celebrate every little victory, no matter how small. You don't need to measure progress by how far you walk or how many reps you do. Measure it by how you feel when you get out of bed, how easily you lift that grocery bag, how confidently you move through your day. That is real, meaningful progress. That's fitness that actually fits your life. And here's something else no one tells you. The more you move, the more you want to move. It builds momentum. Each time you stretch, walk, dance, or breathe deeply, you're lighting a small spark. And over time, those sparks become a fire. A steady, glowing fire that fuels your independence, your confidence, and your joy. That's what movement really gives us. It gives us our life back. It gives us the freedom to go where we want, do what we love, and care for the people around us. It helps us show up more fully, more vibrantly. And isn't that what we all want? Not just to live longer, but to live better. And the truth is, it's never too late to begin. Whether you've been active your whole life or you're just starting now, your body will always respond to movement. It's never too old to grow stronger, to become more flexible, to feel more alive. The body adapts. It heals. It surprises us when we give it a chance. So start small. Take the stairs once today. Stand up and sit down 5 times in a row. Stretch your arms overhead. Dance during the commercials. It doesn't have to be grand to be great. These little moments of movement become building blocks, and together they create a foundation for a healthier, more vibrant life. And don't forget, this isn't something you have to do alone. Invite a friend for a walk. Join a local Tai Chi or movement class. Share your journey with your partner. There's so much strength in connection. When we move together, we motivate each other. We remind one another that we're not done yet. We're just getting started. So today, I want you to pause. Take a breath. And ask yourself, not what should I do, but what feels good to me right now. Maybe it's a walk. Maybe it's stretching your arms overhead. Maybe it's stepping outside and breathing in the fresh air. Whatever it is, do that. Start there. You have nothing to prove and everything to gain. Fitness after 60 is not a race. It's a celebration. A celebration of what your body can still do. Of how far you've come. Of what you still have the power to create and experience in this life. Every stretch, every step, every movement is a way of saying, I'm still here. And I'm choosing to show up. So keep moving in your own way. Keep celebrating your strength, your breath, your body. And know that fitness, real, lasting, joyful fitness, isn't found in a gym. It's found in the way you live, love, and move through each beautiful day. You've got this. And you're doing better than you think.